What's going on, everybody? It's Leroy. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last video, we made it here to Ecruteak City, we added an Eevee to our team, and we defeated the Kimono Girls. So in today's episode, we're gonna head inside the gym. But when you get in here, this old guy with glasses is gonna say that, sorry, you gotta leave, Morty the gym leader isn't here, ho 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 ho, and then he boots you right on out of the gym. So, long story short, we're gonna have to go up to take care of business in the burned tower before we go into the gym. So let's head on up here. You can't miss it. It's the building that's halfway burned to the ground. Let's get on inside. And right when you get here, this dude's gonna pop up. He says, my name's Ucine. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named SUICUNE. And you're Leroy. Glad to meet you. And this guy heard a rumor that SUICUNE is somewhere in this burned tower. So yeah, he's basically hunting legendary Pokemon. And there are wild Pokemon here in the Burn Tower. They're not going to be legendaries, but there will be coughings. This is Morty right here. He actually is the gym leader. And he says it's part of his training to hunt down SUICUNE, RAIKOU, ENTEI. So yeah, one of the very few times you see a gym leader out of his normal gym. There's an Ultra Ball right there, so these two obviously aren't that great at checking every little corner. For SUICUNE, they can't even find a frickin' Ultra Ball on the ground. I actually went ahead and I taught Rock Smash to my Sudowoodo off camera, and that's going to open up this area here, which will get you an HP up. Go ahead and do that to boost up your HP stat, or you can sell it for a bunch of money at the mart. I'm stashing up those for now, not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. Anyway, I'm gonna loop around over here, and you can actually already see that our rival's in here. Mr. Corona himself, walking around with no mask, no gloves, touching everything. Just doing whatever he can to spread the coronavirus around. And then he's gonna notice you here, gonna mention that he was out here also looking for legendary Pokemon, but there's nothing here. Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump. No way, it's all your fault. Okay, well somehow it's my fault that he can't find any legendary Pokemon, so yeah, whatever. We're gonna fight Corona for the third time here. And this time he's gonna have a new member of his team. And he also has his Ghastly evolved into a Haunter, so figure out what works best against these things because the gym is gonna be loaded with them. Ghastlies, Haunters, Gengar. They're Ghost and Poison types, so I'm going to be relying on Dig, which is super effective. And this move, Curse, is kind of annoying. It sacrifices half of Haunter's health, which seems like a nice thing, but then this Curse is going to do 1/4 of your damage every turn. So sooner or later, it's eventually going to knock you out if you don't switch out from the battle. So I'll see how long I can last here. Even though I knocked Haunter out, that Curse is going to continue to drain out my health. It looks like he's gonna go to his new Pokemon, Magnemite, here. Magnemite is an electric and steel type. Steel type is new in this game, so it actually makes Magnemite 4 times weak to ground, which is the best way to deal with it. And even when I'm underground, I'm gonna be getting hit by the Curse there, so... yeah, I mean, you can run, you can hide, you can dig a hole, but the Curse is still gonna follow you around forever. Magnemite goes down easy, and... next up, we have the Zubat, so it's probably time for me to get out of here. That Curse is eventually going to take me down, and Zubat's kind of annoying in its own right, so... Lava, it's your time to shine against this damn Corona bat here. This is the thing that started the whole virus, by the way, is this Zubat. Let's go with a Rollout, that's super effective, and it's going to miss. Nice. I'm gonna take a bite there, and now Lava has the coronavirus. See, that's how easy it is, guys. That's how easy it spreads. Yeah, this is basically how it happens, live on camera right here. Now my Lava's got it, now the rest of my team is gonna get it. Yeah, we got a shelter in place now. No, good thing we have the Pokemon Center, though. That'll probably just heal up the coronavirus, like, automatically. So, Croconaw. Let's get out of here for Croconaw, because if Rollout misses, I'll be screwed. And it already missed once, so no need to take a chance. And I might as well show off my Sunflora a little bit. Always good to get an opportunity with Sunflora, who's only at level 20. A couple Mega Drains should take care of this Croconaw. All it's gonna do is use Leer. Yeah, it's got Leer, Water Gun, Bite. At this point, his starter is going to be pretty decent, but hopefully at this point in the game, you found something to start countering it. And I know Sunflora is going to do the job perfectly for me. Even when he gets a Feraligatr, I should be in good shape here, so. 2 Mega Drains will do the trick, and back at full health. So, there we go. We took down Corona. Battle number 3. Humph. This is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. What are you talking about? You lost, and you're complaining that there was no challenge? Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyways. Yeah, you were clearly not there at the time I caught a Mewtwo with 1 Ultra Ball. And then you fall into a hole in the ground. What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. Yeah, so he's gonna make fun of you for falling into this random hole in the ground, but little does he know, this is actually a legendary hole that leads to a legendary chamber filled with the 3 legendary dogs, Entei, Raikou, and SUICUNE. We're not going to battle any of them right now, but Raikou and Entei are going to run off, which means they're now available, roaming around Johto, and SUICUNE here is actually going to be left for a special event later on for us. And when you come down here, look, it's Ucine, who apparently also dug a hole down here, and he was shocked because, I guess he's been searching 10 years for this SUICUNE, and he finally got to see it. Yeah, it's gotta be just the worst for him that he came all the way here, 10 years he's been hunting this thing down, and right when he finally finishes digging his hole, it just so happens that I fall through the ground and get a first look at it, like, wow. So he's actually gonna befriend you, and you're gonna find him later on, but I always just thought that was so funny how we just accidentally find SUICUNE after he spent 10 years looking for the thing. And I'll spray one more repel so I can get out of here without finding any wild Pokemon. You are going to need the HM for strength to go any further, so you're going to have to hold off for later on to follow through up on the rest of the Burn Tower. Down here in the basement, this is where you would be finding Magmar in Gold and Silver version, but Magmar is out in Crystal, which means that you can find Weezing instead there in the basement. And I'm actually going to come all the way back over here because there is one little last item you can grab, and it's a hidden item right here in this spot. Another ether for us. And that's going to wrap up everything in the Burn Tower, so yeah, if you want to do any training or catch any wild Pokemon, the basement is your best bet. I'm going to use Dig to get out of here. It is a shame they got rid of Magmar, it was one of the best fire types. I guess Weezing is kind of cool to catch one right away, already evolved. But yeah, the old guy with glasses is going to be found here right next to the Burn Tower, talking about the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh, which means that he's no longer blocking off our entrance in the Ecruteak Gym. So yeah, that means we can get back to business and take on the 4th gym leader, Morty. So yeah, that's all you have to do. Go to the Burn Tower, take on your rival in a quick battle, then release the legendary hounds on the Johto region. Repel's effect wore off, that's fine, let's go heal quick before taking on the gym. Alrighty gang, now before I get started with the 4th gym badge, let's go inside the mart. Now, the gym leader is well known for using the move Hypnosis to put your Pokemon to sleep, so I would recommend stocking up on Awakenings. I'm just gonna buy one because I think I already have a good handful of them, but they will definitely be useful against his Haunter and his Gengar. So now that we have a few of those, let's get to it. And the 4th gym has a little interesting puzzle going on here. If you walk in the wrong area, you're gonna be transported back to the beginning of the stage. So you have to walk a very specific path that allows you to stay around and go to the very end. So yeah, we'll start off with this guy right here who I think has a full team of Ghastly. Sage Ping. What are you doing over here, Sage Ping? You should be in the Bellsprout Tower with the rest of the Sages. But yeah, he's got a level 16 Ghastly, so I'm going with Hot Sauce here. And I'm just gonna use Rollout, simply because... oh, it missed. Crap. Now I gotta take a lick! Crap! But yeah, I'll use Rollout, simply because he has 5 Pokemon on his team, and long fights work really well for Rollout, because it gains power with each consecutive hit, so I can kind of just carry that boosted power over to the next Pokemon and sweep out the whole team. And Q-Lava's gonna go up to level 22, that's excellent, and he's got another Ghastly, so... Yeah, you should know that normal types and fighting types are not gonna work at all against these Ghastly. You probably don't have fighting types, but you certainly have normal types on your team, so make sure you're not using those. You're gonna have to resort to some other type of attack. Ghastly is also part poison type, so you're kind of screwed once again if you got Chikorita. I think that's now 3 of the first 4 gym badges that you have a typing disadvantage. And don't worry, it's gonna stay just as bad throughout the rest of the game. But yeah, once again, Chikorita, Bayleaf at this point is screwed. But Q-Lava does pretty well here. Even if you don't have Rollout, you can still take care of business with Ember pretty well. And he's got one final Ghastly on his team. And it should be enough to get us up to level 23. And move along. Oh, and actually we ran out of rollouts, so yeah, after you use it 5 times in a row, you kind of reset there, so I guess I'll switch over to Ember since we're on the last one here. Still a 2-hit KO anyway. And that move Spite's just gonna reduce your power points, not a big deal. You probably don't have any moves at this point in the game that have only 5 power points or something. So there we go, level 23. Yeah, Q-Lava's doing awesome. And we took down Sage Ping. Well done. 512 bucks. Alright, so let's move along here. This is the little path you have to take. You gotta be careful not to fall off the very specific designated area. And let's switch over to Roosevelt here. Yeah, Teddiursa is gonna be my main Pokemon for this gym. So... apparently this lady will give you a hint if you defeat her, but I already know how this floor works. You basically just have to walk in a straight line, and whatever, just follow my lead and we'll get there. Next up is Haunter. Yeah, we already fought one of these against our rival, so we know what to do against Haunter. We'll just go ahead and give it a dig. Yeah, and Mean Look is an interesting move. It's gonna make you unable to escape, meaning you can't even switch out to another Pokemon in battle. Which can be rather annoying if it catches you off guard and you have the wrong guy in there. But yeah, Dig's almost gonna knock it out, and we'll finish it with a... Oh, I guess he's gonna finish himself with a curse, so... Haunter goes suicidal to finish itself off, and Teddiursa's up to level 21. Yeah. So, we've got one last Haunter on this team, and you know what the heck, since I have the curse on me, I might as well... switch out to something fresh here, so let's go with a Poliwag. It's kind of my other vital option in this gym. And I might as well try out my new move, Surf, because if you recall in the last video, I got the HM for Surf, and I tagged that on Poliwag right away, so yeah, let's put Surf up to the top, because that's going to be my #1 attacking option for the rest of the game. And it is just so great getting Surf this early on with Poliwag. And look at that! Very first time we get the 1-hit KO critical hit on Haunter. And we're up to level 22. Boom shakalaka. Medium Grace was defeated. Alright. 800 Smackaroos. And we'll follow the path right here to the next guy. I spent the spring with my Pokemon. Then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. Well, congratulations, dude. You finally figured out how the seasons work after all these years of living. Yeah, here's Sage Jeffrey, who has known this Haunter for 1 full calendar year, which is the most incredible thing that has ever happened to him. Yeah, let's go with our Teddiursa here, and we're gonna do what we do, which is dig, and he's gonna curse himself. Yeah, one thing you should not do when you only have 1 Pokemon on your team is sacrifice 50% of your health for a lousy curse that does 1/4 damage. But you know, that's the type of bond that you build after experiencing 4 seasons with your Haunter. You just go and curse half of its health away. So yeah, there we go. Sage Jeffrey was defeated. Wins and losses, I experienced both. Yeah, this guy, he has so much life experience, I tell ya. Okay, so we have one final trainer. This is the part where I sometimes get hung up because I accidentally get the pattern backwards. But yeah, you always just want to be walking in a straight line away from the eyes of the trainer, and I guess that's not a good example of Media Martha since her eyes are cross-eyed in all directions, but she does have a Ghastly to start off her team. This one's up at level 18, so yeah, Ghastly, nothing too tough for us. We'll go with a Dig. And that Mean Look isn't gonna let us escape, which is fine. Didn't plan on it, but I can escape underground to my secret barrier. And it looks like Curse does not work while we're underground, which is awesome. Guess I didn't really know that, but works for me, so yeah. Surprise attack with the Dig there for the super effective KO. And next up we have a Haunter, so I will stick around since I'm not cursed or anything for once. And yeah, let's go with another Dig. Oh, it's the Mean Look. Yeah, now I can't escape again. That can actually be a pretty dang good move to use on your own team when you start hunting down the Entei and the RAIKOU that we ran into a little bit earlier in the video, because those Pokemon will constantly flee from battle when you run into them, so having something like Mean Look is really handy to hold on to them. And that is the second Haunter that has committed suicide in this video, and Teddiursa gets up a level as a result. And check this out, we're gonna learn Feint Attack. Yeah, Feint Attack is a Dark type move, which is super effective against Ghost types, so I might as well teach it to him. I don't need Headbutt and Swift, so I can get rid of Swift. Feint Attack, just like Swift, never misses, only it's nice to have the typing versatility, throwing a Dark type in there. So yeah, I don't need to rely on Feint Attack, because Dig is also super effective, but I can still go with it anyways. It's a little bit more convenient given that Dig is a 2-turn attack, and Feint Attack strikes right away. It is a special attack, so Dig will do a little bit more damage in comparison, being that Teddiursa is an excellent physical attacker. But yeah, Feint Attack still does a very good job here against these Ghost types, so kind of the perfect replacement for Swift since I get to maintain that 100% accuracy. And yeah, seriously, what is with these creepy looking eyes on these mediums? Whatever, so guys, that's gonna wrap things up for this video. All that we have left is the gym leader himself, Morty, but we're gonna save that for the next video. So thank you all for watching. I'm gonna head back and heal, but I will catch you guys in the next episode for some more Pokemon Crystal.